Hello and welcome to episode 77 of TreeWalker Talks. And this episode will be called brOKen. Alright, let's start off with the homestead update. I did a lot of things inside this weekend. I didn't have the energy, and the back's still kind of plaguing me just a little bit. And need to get things done inside, so just did things inside. I know it was a beautiful week and I should have made it out, kind of windy. But it is what it is, right? I got a lot done. But as it comes to the homestead, not a whole lot done on the homestead. We can go over what's going on out there. Kale. The kale is coming in like, it's booming. It was just like a couple inches tall the other day, and I look out there and it's just booming all over the place. So it's doing great. We actually hit in the 70s 2 days in a row here. So the lettuce in the greenhouse is doing great. And that's just the same stuff that was planted last year. I've been feeding a little bit of it to it could be a little harsh tasting wise, just because I've cut it like 3 times and then it came up again after just sitting in there over the year. So it's for rabbits. So we'll give it to the rabbits, maybe the chickens, maybe some of the silky chicks. The garlic is doing awesome. It is looking great out there. Everything out there is getting greener, including the weeds. So we need to get out there and get some things done. Still haven't got the carrots in. Hope to do that this week before work a couple days, as long as we don't have rain. Because that's another thing. We had 3 days of rain. Like, was it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I think is what it was, of rain. And amazingly, the ground isn't getting as flooded as it should. And I'm guessing that's because we didn't get a whole lot of snow this year. So the ground's not quite as saturated as it would normally be at this time of year with this much rain as we got. What else am I doing? I'm prepping and getting ready to go up for my annual mushroom hunting trip. Spend some time with family and out in the woods and in the wild. And might even head over to a new place. We'll see. Depends. If we're finding mushrooms, we won't head. If we're not finding mushrooms, then I might take Dad and go see a new place. Alright, let's get to the main topic. I don't know how long this one's going to be today. The homestead update's a little bit shorter. And I won't lie, I really wasn't going to do one. I was going to take the week off. But it bothers me to do that because then it's easy to take a second week off. And then a third week off. So I want to try keeping this going. I keep up to it. I would actually also like to start. Yeah, I know. Put more on my plate. I've got this podcast. I've got the Lunatars, Legends, Lore, and Lies podcast. And I'm actually kind of thinking about doing a podcast just for kind of like gaming, that sort of stuff over on that side. Modules. I mean, all kind of gaming. So we'll see if that takes off or not. I always complain I don't have enough time, and I just keep adding more and more to it. Okay, the topic. brOKen. Yeah. There's a lot of people I've talked to. A lot of people talk to me. I guess I'm just easy to talk to and I listen. And there is a lot of people, it seems like right now, even with the sun and everything going on, they're just in a funk. You know, they just are down. And I can feel for them. And so I kind of thought, I was sitting here and I was listening to some music. I get these nights where I just go down and listen to old music. And, I'm like, wow, that's a great song. And that was just like yesterday it came out and I look and it's been 14 years. But I was listening to some music and it hit me I should talk about this. So maybe someone out there listening needs to hear this. Maybe I just need to talk about it. I don't know. We'll see. It came to mind, the title, because if you've ever seen the shirt, it has OK wrote in red, and then BREN on the either side of it wrote in white. In other words, yeah, I'm okay. Well, we're not. Let's just face it. And I had this discussion with my daughter several years ago when she was still in high school, because she had some issues. She was struggling. And I just came out and told her because I'll get into what I told her and then why. I told her, I said, we're all broken. We have pieces missing. We have things that aren't quite right. We have issues. Everybody does. I mean, you show me someone that isn't broken in some way, and I'll show you a liar. Because whether it's you're too hard on yourself, or too critical, or you don't trust somebody, something like that. But I just find it was very, I had to tell her that everybody's broken, that I'm broken, that her mom's broken. Because too often we get looking at things and we see how perfect the others are, how perfect our parents seem to be, how perfect this homestead over here is, how perfect that person is on YouTube, how perfect someone sounds. And they're not. No, nobody's perfect. Everybody has issues. People on YouTube a lot of times, and some of them do, but a lot of them, they only show you the good. They don't show you, how the crops failed 3 times this year, and this is the, 4th time they planted it. They don't show you that, no matter what they did, the baby goat died. So, I mean, that's us as people. I think we don't want people to know what's wrong with us, to know that we have issues. I don't want people, for me and my own, I don't talk about it a lot. I don't try not to, because I don't want people to know. I don't want them to feel bad for me. I don't want pity, But we are all broken. We all have issues. We have things that scare us, things that we can't cope with, things that we don't understand, things that we just can't do. Whether it be social issues, whether it just be anxiety, whether it be trusting somebody because we've been wronged in the past. We're all broken. And I like that shirt in a different way. It's saying that you're okay. You're telling people you're okay, but really you're broken. I think if you look at that shirt, you should see that it's saying I'm broken, but that's okay. It's okay to be broken. Don't let it get you down. Don't let you, think that someone else is better than you. They all have issues. It's okay to be broken. So, I guess that was the message I wanted to get out tonight. Like I said, this is a little bit shorter one, but it just hit me that I needed to get that out there, and somebody needed to hear that this week. So if that was you, you're all right. You're okay. You're broken, but so am I. All right. Stay alive out there and keep on surviving.